Hey, excuse me, sir. Do you have an opinion on Bill C9 and C63?
I have no idea what that's about.
It's on in title. It seems good because it's the Combating Hate Act. But we already had hate laws in Canada where if somebody incites hate or says things hateful enough that incites harm on somebody, they could go to jail, which is good.
I did not know that.
This new law just claims anything that the government labels as hate is a hate crime, which can land you in prison or a charge. Holy
So
Scripture.
everything that we say is, that the government does is hate.
No. So if the government labels it as hate, it's a hate crime.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, in the bill, when you look at what they define as hate, it just says synonyms for hate. So, hate. What does the bill define as hate? Hate. It's kind of very vague. I think it's going to be used the way it's been used in England, which is dangerous. Um, so, kind of what I'm doing is I'm going around the street and I'm trying to get people aware of it so we can take action and hopefully get it repealed. Yeah, like, do you have any thoughts on it, or?
No, I mean, I have heard of something like that. It is pretty concerning. What can you expect? It's the government. It's always going to go a certain
Yeah.
way.
So through Bill C63, when in conjunction with it, it labels the Bible as hate speech. So if you were
I heard that.
so if you were to quote it out in public, now I haven't heard of it being enforced, but now it's legal. Now it is in law. So if you were to, so it passed. So now it's law. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it enforced, but it's now law. So if you were to quote scripture in public, technically you could get a charge. If somebody called in saying they were offended by it, it's now hate.
So what happens when someone?
I'm sorry.
What happens when someone quotes the Quran? What happens then?
See,
Is that
it seems like it's targeting Christians. That's where I draw a problem with it. Well, clearly,
Yeah,
but
because it doesn't seem like if someone was quoting the Quran, it would.
yeah,
don't
I
think it
mean,
would be
and the Quran says some pretty hateful things.
Yeah.
So that's why like, if you look at it in Britain, it's been used. The same guy who put it. So I'm stumbling all over the place. I'm gonna have to edit this.
It's,
So in Britain, while Carney was the head of the bank, he was the one influencing the laws being passed according to the former prime minister. So now that he is the prime minister of Canada, and he has passed similar bills here, I do not think that it's not going to be used the same way, and that's why it's very concerning.
yeah, I have the same concern as you.
Yeah,
People should wake up.
yeah,
Hopefully, it gets. What is that? What's the word? Repealed?
repealed. Yeah.
Can it still be repealed?
So I'm hoping so. There's a lot of things that can't, or just the government just says shove off. I'm hoping that we can do something legally before we have to do something, else. Because if you look in Britain, like there's talks of civil war now, and I really hope we don't have to have that happen here.
Yeah, that's true. Well, the more of us have, the same opinion about this, and
Yeah.
I think the bigger the chance for change.
Yeah, that's why I'm hoping hopefully I'll get better at speaking. But
It's okay.
yeah, so that's why I'm trying to go around and talk to people, and make people aware of what's happening before it's too late. Anyway, thank you very much, and God bless you. All right, I don't know why I got so nervous there, guys, but yeah, that guy was awesome. All right, try and edit this one. Take care.